Hey guys, it's your girl Vogaw in the building. It's been a while. It's been a couple of days, huh? You haven't heard from me, but I'm here. You guys already know. Whenever you don't see me or hear from me, it's just a lot of stuff, right? But listen, guys. I want to talk about herbs and why you must be very cautious on the type, the herbs that you consume, right? Now, I deal with herbs a lot. I specialize in herbs. I create my own herbal things. And, I've done a lot of stuff and I used to talk about it and things like that. But then certain things I can't post or, however it goes. But then, I just changed my whole narrative, but it's still the same. Listen, before I before I offer any herbs to a client that calls me and says, okay, they need what herb could they take for diabetes, or what herb can they take for this, or what herb can they take for that. The first thing for me, guys, I don't issue herbs out like that. Okay, so let me give you I'm not a medical professional. I'm not here to treat, cure, or diagnose you guys with any medical problems. I suggest that you guys go and seek your physician. Okay, I am only here to offer herbal assistance, right, through herbs and meditation, exercise, and stuff like that. Now, back to what I was saying. Listen, I don't administer herbs just because a customer calls me and says that they have this problem or that problem, guys. No, I don't. Before I talk about any herbs or anything, guys, I like to suggest a one-on-one consult. That's why I do one-on-one consults, guys, because I get to know more about the client. I get to know more about their issues. I get to know more about their problems, and I ask them very specific, in-depth, and intimate, detailed questions so that I can get to the bottom and the root of the problem. Because sometimes, most of the times, a lot of people's problems stems from not the food, it stems from the food that you eat. But because of the food, why are you eating these kind of foods, or why are you're attracted to these kind of foods? And 9 out of 10 times, it always boils down to stress, right? So the stress they are going through, stress of marriage, divorce, loss of their job, or a loved one, or whatever is the stress, right? Financial problems, whatever the stress is, and that stress causes them to eat more unhealthy foods, right? And then over time they become diabetic or high blood pressure, whatever, and then that leads to heart disease. Stuff just leads to other things, right? And we have problems throughout the body. Now, my thing is this, guys, before I incorporate herbs, I like to get in the mind, right? Because I can tell you to take this and take that from now until next year, but the minute that stress level comes back, or the minute that pressure or whatever that was causing that problem comes back, bam, you're back to the unhealthy way. So first you have to fix the mind, right? You have to fix the mind to be, you have to focus emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally, and you have to connect all of these dots, guys. You understand me? So that you can be focused. And for me, when I align all my stars, guys, it makes me, when I align all that, give me like a laser focus, right? It gives me that laser focus. So you see, guess what? Nothing can't come in because I'm covered. I'm focused, right? So I could only focus on what I need to focus on. But you see, when you're halfway, guys, when you're not complete, guys, guess what's happening? Anything can come in. All kind of distractions, all kind of, just unnecessary stuff, guys, that's going to throw you off of what you're doing. The mind is a powerful thing. control the mind and you can control the body, right? Listen, this is the journey you have to fix, guys. A lot of us are mentally unstable and we don't realize it, and we tend to put this pressure on other people in our lives that only come in our lives to love us or help us or make our life better. And because of that mental instability, we push them away, or we do things to hurt them, or we do things to, you know, just down them and break their spirit, so that, you know, they become this person that we don't even know anymore, right? So this, guys, right, we have to fix this before we could fix this. You understand? So we have to just know that, guys, before you can incorporate herbs in your diet, you have to make sure that you're mentally stable, because then if not, then whenever a problem comes, or whenever any hard time or any obstacle coming your way, you're gonna fall back into that you know, your old ways. No, you have to be strong mentally to know that when stuff comes at you, because they're gonna come. We already know that stuff comes no matter what, right? But when they come, we are mentally and physically, emotionally and spiritually stable, ready to fight this problem, right? And we could deal with it, and we don't have to use food. So now, once we get the hang of how to eat and what to eat, when to eat, right? Because it's also when to eat, because we're not supposed to eat 3 times a day, 4 or 5 times a day, 6 times a day. No, you have to be able to rest your organs as well, so that they could prepare, you know, repair, regenerate and reboot, so that they could do the work that they need to do for your body, so that you could, you know, be energized and, you know, fueled to do the work that you need to do, right? So we have to do those things. So we have to learn how to eat, what to eat, when to eat, right? And once we learn that and we get that, the hang of that, then now we know that, hey, then now we can incorporate these herbs in our diet, because we're actually eating the proper foods that is actually putting the proper nutrients in our body to sustain these herbs, because a lot of these herbs are very strong, right? Because herbs are there to help you, and they're also there to harm you. So if you don't know how to use herbs, guys, they can cause more problems than good in your body, right? So we have to know that. So that's why I do one-on-one consult, because sometimes I would tell you to get your mind right first, right? Get your mind right. I put you on something where you get your mind right, because once you get there, then we can move to the next level, right? Because then if not, then my program or what I'm doing is not going to be successful, right? So that's how I do it. But it's a process, guys. It's a process. And if you want to win, you have to do the job, guys. You have to put that work in, right? So just know that before you incorporate herbs, guys, you have to make sure that your body is physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally ready to, you know, to take on these herbs, because they'll break you down. Sometimes they'll have you in the bathroom, or they'll have you understand what I'm saying? Because we have to, it has to break you down before it builds you up. You understand? Because we have to get rid of all that bad stuff that you were doing before, and then, you know, bring in the good. Right? So it's a process, guys, and this process takes discipline. And a lot of us don't have that. And that's something that we need to learn, okay? Discipline. So just know that, guys, before you incorporate herbs, please make sure you do your research. Make sure whoever is incorporating these herbs are professionals. They know about the herbs. They do consults. They research, you know, whatever stuff, guys. Make sure you get the proper information before you incorporate herbs. And just know that your body has to be be working in maximum capacity, or actually on that level where for the herbs to actually work, guys. So if you're eating all of these junk food, this meat, all of this stuff, guys, and then you want to talk about you're going to do, it's not going to work. So we have to cleanse, detox, and fast. And if you guys are in need of our services, guys, please reach out to us, okay, at 954-507-7481, or I'll leave the link in the bio for you to book us for a one-on-one consult. If you're looking for sea moss or herbs, you can shop on Vogaw.com. But just know that, guys, make sure you do your research and stuff. Remember, everything starts with us, all right? So Vogaw loves you. You guys have a safe and productive day today, all right? Mwah.